To anyone listening to the sound of my voice, I want to officially welcome you to another episode of my podcast, the Next Generation Orientation Podcast. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about apologies. Yeah, apologies is something that we don't actually understand in our society because we tend to overlook it, or we tend to be ignorant of it, So apologies is just a kind of an acknowledgement that you owe to someone for a kind of an act that is not acceptable by him or he, anyone that is involved, by him or she, rather, anyone that is involved. So apology is something that we need to always be, we need to be used to, So whenever you think that you've gone, you've done the wrong thing to someone, and that you wouldn't like the same thing to be done to you, just tender an apology. Apologies, it has something, a long thing to do in a relationship, maintaining a relationship, friendship, and anything you are involved when it comes to people. So we have to have that conversation, me and Justin, my brother and a friend. Thank you, my brother, for honoring my invitation. Have fun.
Thank you so much.
What's good, bro?
It's good. It's all good. Thanks for having me.
Why you wanted to talk about apologies? Maybe I was thinking maybe you've done someone wrong, so you want to talk about the apology, so that the person can from this podcast just be and listen. So why do you want to talk about that?
Okay. Apologies. I just think it's something that it's essential to talk about because I went through the list of things there.
Yeah.
I think apology is cool. Actually, it wasn't my suggestion. Let me be frank. Okay? Because when I went through the list, I had to give to someone, help me choose the topic, because all of these are just wonderful topics to talk about.
And you can talk about them. It's awesome.
So you can actually talk about them, except for maybe the women part. Probably that. Not that I can't talk about them. They'll just have to save those for the
maybe it's just like 2 or 3 that is kind of feminine.
Yeah. Just save those ones for the ladies. So actually, a friend of mine picked apologies, and I felt like, okay, wow, that's actually an interesting topic. People don't normally talk about these things
at all.
Yeah,
we are ignorant about it
because this is our time. Everybody just let me be me. Let me just face my front. Let me just
especially
do my
they are using zodiac signs. So.
You're not feeding me, this kind of this zodiac sign thing. That's the thing.
It's because I'm sorry, I'm a Taurus. That's why I did it.
I'm Pisces. This one, we are unapologetic.
You are apologetic.
That's actually trash. That's trash too. The thing is, apology is essential as human beings because we are humans. Yeah. So you should feel apologetic when you're wrong.
Definitely.
And sometimes I think it's not necessarily maybe when you're just wrong. Sometimes if you value a friendship, let's say you are friends with someone, and even if they were wrong, but you value that friendship, you could tell them you're sorry or tender an apology to keep that friendship. So it's important. Although I think there's a part where you have to, draw the line.
Yeah.
You don't have to be foolish. I get that. Because sometimes people just want to make...
just take advantage
take advantage of you, stuff like that. But I think there's a place where you draw the line. But except that, apologies are kind of important.
Very, very important.
Very important.
Because our side, we just like we said, they just push everything to zodiac sign. We are unapologetic and all those stuff. That's not making sense. So we feel cool with everything we do. We feel cool with everything we do, even crossing people's line. Something like that. So we don't use ourselves using yourself as an example. But what do you think that someone can do to you, or you can do to someone that demand an apology? I just want to know what this apology. It's something that our society needs to understand.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand. Yeah. So a lot of things people do, like we see it as a norm, like
a normal something,
which is not normal.
Cool,
which is not normal. It's not normal. I don't know. I'm trying to remember one example, like what I just said. It's not normal that maybe you come to my house and maybe you make use of any of my stuff without an excuse. I don't know if you understand. Some people see it as a normal.
Yeah, it's uncalled for.
Yeah, it's uncalled for. But I know we're friends. Of course, yes, we're friends. Yeah. And even if you ask me, there's no how I won't tell you no. But it's courtesy demand that. And you understand. And you did that, and I was like, I reacted to it, and you kind of now this thing. No, bro. I'm sorry. No reason. I'm not vexed. I'm not good. Oi. But some people, they will start trying to make you
stretch it. It's not big deal now. Why are you trying to make a mountain out of a molehill? That kind of saying.
And those kind of people, if you give them chance, they will do it again.
Yeah.
If you tell them that, okay, if they see it as it's no big deal, no one to talk to them, they will do it to someone else.
Yeah.
Even if not you, they will still do it out.
And
So
when you don't talk to them,
mhm,
they'll keep doing it.
yes,
When you talk to them, instead of them to change. Now, it doesn't pertain to everybody. There are some people that are like that. They just feel like,
they feel entitled.
yeah, it's no big deal, that you shouldn't be offended. But the thing is, we are all different human beings, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
What may offend you may not be offensive to me, may
Yeah.
not be a big deal to me.
Yes, yeah.
Like, using myself as an example,
Mhm.
I hate disrespect so much. Like, you can do me. I play a lot.
Mhm.
I can play like, oh, I'm very sarcastic
Yeah,
most times.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I can be that sarcastic. Like, we'll play bet. No matter how much jokes we crack or how much we play,
We should
I
know
try to
boundaries.
keep that respect.
Yes.
I'll always respect you.
Yeah.
So I mind my words. And
Yeah.
if I say something that's hurtful, and
Mhm.
I see that, okay, you don't feel good about this thing, I'll try as much as possible not to repeat that thing.
And
You
to make it
understand?
right,
But there are
yeah.
some people that they don't really care. They just
Mhm.
feel like, okay, it's no big deal. Why should you be like making a big deal out of this and all that?
Because of
And
this small
when
thing.
you correct them, they tend to be upset.
It's angry about it.
That's not
illiteracy.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
illiteracy.
Okay.
Yes, that's
But what if
illiteracy.
they are? What
That's
if?
anybody that does like that, I just take you as an illiterate. Because a wise man will never feel offended being corrected.
Yeah.
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 Will always tend to learn.
That's a point. That's a point.
If the correction comes from an insult perspective, you withdraw.
Sure.
But
Sure.
if it's been well respected, like a respected correction, I know no truth is easy.
Very
It's going to be
easy,
bitter,
yeah.
but not as like there's what we call someone correct respectfully. No, it doesn't mind no harm, but respectfully.
yeah,
But
yeah.
despite it's going to make you feel bad, but you should swallow that part and
Yeah.
understand that. Yes, move on with it.
Your people, they'll say with all due respect. In
With
front
all
of
the-
man,
yes.
in front of man, would
Yeah, I
say
do that, I do
that
that.
the moment you hear with all due
due
respect,
respect.
just know that the next thing that is coming out is a bomb. It's
I do
actually a
that.
bomb.
Yeah, I'm a victim of that. With
But-
all due respect, but it's better.
Yeah, but it's better, right?
Yeah, with all due
It's
respect.
better. And there's this saying that respect is not sorry, not respect. We're not talking about apology. We're talking about apology.
Mhm.
That apology is not a compensation. Okay, it shouldn't be a compensation. A compensation rather to someone you hurt to make them feel good. No,
No.
it's more like it should be like a healing. You understand?
Yeah.
You hurt someone,
Mm-hmm.
you should tender an apology to heal them, to heal their heart because they are hurt,
Yes.
not because you're trying to compensate them.
yes.
If you try to do that in a compensating way, I think it's more rather than it's more like adding insult to injuries. Is that how they say it?
adding salt to injury,
Add insult
very-
to injuries,
injuries.
like worsening the case.
worsening the case.
You
yeah.
understand?
Mhm.
Because it's like giving someone double disdain, like disregard. You upsetted me. You
Yeah.
got me upset.
yeah, huh?
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
Then instead of you to tender an apology, you're trying to just do it, make it formal, just so it be as though you apologize. But we both know that
That's not an
that's not an
apology.
apology. That's more like double insult,
Insult.
double problem.
Yes,
You understand? So
Mhm.
that's actually bad.
very very bad.
That's actually wrong, and people do that.
A lot
People do that.
in our society. A lot.
I think apology is very important because
Mm-hmm.
there are some people that if you ask them, they'll tell you how far. There are some friendship I know
Mhm.
that are important to me today. That
Yeah.
we've got that bond, like we've come to that closure of like, okay, like this is a very valued relationship or friendship with someone because of I could be able to swallow my pride and apologize. And the thing is, sometimes it's not maybe because I'm right or I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You understand?
But because
Just like
for the
I
sake of
said
the
initially,
friendship.
for this, when you value a friendship,
Friendship.
when you value people, everybody have their weaknesses.
Exactly.
You understand? Some people that when you understand that this is their weakness, okay, just find a way to balance. Look at the good part, and just look away from that negative one.
More, yeah.
That one that is actually not good. You don't like it.
yeah.
Just try to blend it. You understand?
Yeah, exactly. Always look at the good part. of
Always look at the good part.
it. But do you
understand?
think sometimes some people's bad part could just overshadow the good part, no matter how they try to go to you?
Yeah, I think, and it has to do with personality.
Exactly.
We are not all perfect beings. You understand?
Mhm.
to some people, there are some people that may look at me and be like, "Ah, Justin, you're a gentleman. You're good." You understand? Why some people look at me like, "That boy, he has pride."
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We are not all perfect beings.
Yes.
But we need to understand the personalities that, okay, this is who I am. Right? I don't want to hurt this person. And I don't want to get hurt in return.
Yes.
So what do? That's where the case of study comes in. You can study people, you can learn from people.
Yeah.
At first, you can actually take trash just to study them and understand. And when you understand that, okay, this is who they are for real, they don't want to change. They don't want to give room for change.
You know that this is not the line.
Yeah.
You just depart from that.
Just depart from that. Sure.
So in our society, do you think that these apologies have cost us a lot?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
For me, apology has cost me friendships.
Okay.
Yeah, it has cost me some friendship before I understand. Sometimes not like it's all from me.
Yeah.
You know, so if I look at the both sides, I feel okay. What actually made me and this guy not to talk, because this guy did me wrong, he didn't apologize. So for me to think of such things, so that means somebody is out there still thinking of such me, of some same thing of me too. That maybe the reason why me and Jiggy know they, because say Jiggy do me bad and now apologize. There's one thing to apologize. There's one thing to know that you are wrong. Okay. There are some people that they don't even know they are wrong.
Yeah. They don't know.
They don't even know, because the people that they are wrong to has failed to communicate it or be expressive to let them know that bro, this thing where you do me, I know look like come on.
I think that's the point.
Yes,
sometimes we fail to communicate.
Exactly. When I can't know what's on your mind.
Yeah, and I think I'm
you're a victim of that.
Yeah. because sometimes
I don't catch you.
Because sometimes, but I think it comes from a space where you kind of expect so much from people. You get?
Yes.
You're vibing with someone and you're expecting them to be mature to some extent, and you just feel that okay, they should know when you're hot. Like they should know when they're crossing the line. But apparently they don't know. You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to tell them.
You have to be communicative.
Now you talked about it, I think I should actually, look for a way to put that into my own.
Yeah, because this podcast also, I always I'm a victim of learning from this podcast, So sometimes we have a conversation and I learn some things. Like there's one conversation I have with someone and we talked about your heritage. So this is something that I've been battling with.
I think I viewed a bit.
Yes. So on my status.
On your status.
Yes, on my status. So we talked about my heritage, and this is something I've been battling with, for over a long time. So having that conversation with this person sharing his own knowledge to now made me I don't know if you understand. Even one of my friends was there because one of my friends came along with me. I went to the guy's studio to record. So after they come, my friend even told me that he sent me a message and said, bro, this thing that you guys talked about, please, if this episode come out, just send me this link in particular because the thing also relieved me from a lot of thoughts. I don't know if you understand. So the podcast is something that I just share this because sometimes you might not know that you know this thing until the thoughts of talking about it comes out. Then you will not know this thing is already in your head and something like that. So apologies, it has affected our society.
Yeah.
It has, because from experience it has made me lost a lot of things. I
think most of the historic wars could have been resolved by mere apology. That's my thought. Because sometimes you read about wars that took place, like it shouldn't be. These are unnecessary wars. If you dig deep and check, you find out that maybe it's a piece of land, maybe it's misunderstanding between
this village and
this village and the other village. Someone should have just come out and apologize. I'm sorry.
Ego.
But pride, you understand?
Pride and
I think pride really works very well to make one apology a thing.
Yeah.
You understand? Because when you don't know how to swallow that pride,
it becomes difficult.
You're too stubborn. You're too stubborn to. You understand? Meanwhile, the second party is also too hot to forgive.
Something like
because
that.
sometimes you can forgive without being apologized to. You understand?
Yes.
You can actually be hurt. Someone can actually do you something wrong. You just look past it. You just forgive the person without the person even telling you anything. You understand? But some people will be too hurt. The second party will be too hurt. He can't forgive without being apologized to. The other person has pride. He can't apologize. Before you know it, just give it a space of 5-10 years. You see that this community and this community are enemies because of just maybe one little misunderstanding. It
always little misunderstanding.
It happens. It happens. So I think we just have to learn how to be humble. You understand? It's actually a key factor to apologizing. Humility. When you are humble enough to swallow that pride, like even if you are right, for the sake of peace. Because if there is a war, nobody actually won. I know people say, hey, this one won the other person, but the truth is everybody lost.
Because there was loss of life.
Yeah. During the World War, that's actually one very much practical one. No matter how much the Germans thought they tried, they lost. They still lost. Even there must be loss. Check the tribal wars in between communities. Maybe one would feel like, okay, we conquered the community, but they both lost. Even if you lose 100 people and I lose 10, we both lost.
Because we lose people.
Because we lose people. Yeah. So if we were humble enough to swallow our pride and apologize, we would dissolve a whole lot of problems. I know it's not apology is not always the solution, because there are some people you apologize to. They no one here. No one here. They must do you back.
You get people who say.
There's something I would have wanted to say, but since this is
you can say it out.
No. It may not be. It may portray something negative.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Else, I would have loved to say it because there are some people who would never forgive you, and they have been known for this. They will never forgive you.
It's part of the story, sharing the experience.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't portray this content is specifically it's for knowledgeable, intellectual.
Yeah.
So you're not going just let's talk about it. Let's share the experience. Let's go. I love to, as long as it's not
personal.
Okay, it's not personal, but it has to do with apologies.
Yeah, it has to do with a set of people who are believed not to forgive. It's their pattern,
and they just want to.
And no matter how much you think you are friends with them, in the next 10 years, they will remind you that they must do you back.
Shit.
No matter how much you think, okay, you've resolved, you're now cool with them, they will still do you.
I don't like those kind of people.
They will retaliate. You understand?
I don't like those kind of people.
You understand? So it's just like that. There are people like that will never forgive at all.
But why?
That's the thing. Why?
Can you do such?
Nah.
What will I be harboring in my mind?
Grudges is a thing, no?
Grudges is another thing.
It's a thing.
Because that is what leads to apologies. Yeah.
Because when you're offended, you start harboring that grudge.
In your mind.
It starts growing.
growing.
Especially in a case whereby the person that you feel offended you is doing fine. He's balling.
That one go put you into depression. Because what you be expecting. Once you hate someone, you just be expecting that part of the person.
And it takes so much to forgive.
Shit.
It takes so much.
Grudges. Anything you allow in your mind to grow over time, it just registered in your subconscious mind to start manifesting, and that's an unhealthy life. It's an unhealthy lifestyle. It's not. People need to be expressive. People need to be expressive. Our generation needs to be expressive. Our society at large, they need to understand these normal principles of life. Being expressive, live expressive. If someone wrong you, try to let them know. Unless you don't value that friendship, maybe you just want to keep that length with this person.
Actually, there are some friendships that are like that. Yeah, I think I've actually lost some friends in that regard. Because let's say I just feel like, okay, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Like I don't really value you that much. That's actually the meaning.
Yeah.
Because If I really value you, I would apologize.
I would definitely.
If I really
Yeah.
value you, I would apologize.
But when I did something wrong to you, if I'm the one that did something wrong to you, and I know and I see it that I did something wrong to you, and to me, I look at that and if you do it to me, I wouldn't actually like it. I will apologize. But if it's something that if you do to me, I no go reason am. You understand? For me, self no go reason am. Just you get within the do person no go reason am. So you get within me. If you do me, I no go reason am. So if I do you that same thing, you will feel reason am. But for the first I no reason am. That's why I don't think I'm as bad thing. So for you, where reason am, go cast let me know say this thing now. You reason am.
Yes.
So
but that will still lead to that part where you tell the person, and the person doesn't give a listening ear or feels like it's no big deal now. Why are you making a big deal out of it? You understand? What if you value the friendship very much and that this person is that kind of a person?
I think that's one thing.
That's one thing.
That's another thing. Yeah. Value the friendship. I think I have a friend like that. He's not being expressive. He's someone that hurts feelings within. So I think that comes from lack of self-confidence. Okay. Some people have low self-esteem. So it makes them not to be open to, you understand? They are not open. They don't know how to be expressive. So even at the good times, even at the bad times, they don't just know. It's just like they are battling with. So if you're someone that maybe you know you value the friendship and you know that they are kind of people, so you just have to, I don't know how I'm going to be in that situation, but it's terrible to be with those kind of. You have to be very. You have to watch your steps around them.
You have to be very wise.
Yeah, you have to
because that low self-esteem is another thing. When someone has that low self-esteem, they tend to misunderstand a whole lot. They tend to not know when you're joking
and when you are being serious.
So
they take your joke time. They think about it.
So sometimes when you tell them, look, this is not good, they just feel like, I'm not good enough to
do something good.
They just feel like sometimes they feel insulted.
Yes.
Because of low self-esteem.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes they feel insulted.
So in general, talking about these apologies, the effect and the what do you think that these apologies can cost us in our society? What apart from friendship, do you think there is any other something serious it can actually cost us, or do you think it has deprived us from a lot of things regarding to what is happening recently in our society?
Yeah. Okay. I think apart from friendship, yes, apologies has cost us peace
in the society. In the world, yeah.
Because it's almost impossible for you to go to a society now where you won't find a kind of clash, one clash or the other. It could be family clash. You understand? Yeah. This one do me, the other one do me. Cousins. This thing happens a whole lot.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
This one feels bad. The mom, or let's say aunties, some set of people grew up in a house, in a space, they got married, and they passed the knowledge of the things that their siblings did to them to their kids. So the thing is spreading because they feel like, okay, they did not receive the apology that they were supposed to receive.
Yeah.
Or they were mistreated, and so it keeps building. And when you're dealing with people that like respect so much, there are some people that not just they want to be in authority, because probably they are the eldest. It happens.
Yeah.
There are some people that are like that because they are the eldest. They believe that you can't come and joke with me or something.
I senior you.
I too senior you. No, come follow me. They play kind of vibe they are giving to you. You understand? So people like that, they tend to feel hurt over time.
Yeah.
Because maybe you are not giving them the due respect you're supposed
to give them.
And sometimes you don't apologize.
Yes.
Now, coming to that part where what may not be a big deal to you could be to me. Let's say I visit an uncle. Okay. And probably this uncle, there are some uncles that are actually your age mates. You understand?
Yeah.
So some you are even older, you could be older than them. Let's say you visit your uncle in that space, and this your uncle is kind of your age mate.
Yes.
So you don't even call him uncle. You don't look at you guys vibe like
as your guy.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
Then maybe he wants that authority. He wants that respect of being an uncle because he's still older than you in a way.
Yeah, in a way.
So maybe 2 to 3 to 5 years thereabout. So he's still older than you, and he needs that respect. Then maybe you go to his space. Like I would do in my. Let's say I visit my cousin. Maybe I see a pair of shoe I like. Not maybe I want to take it. Maybe I want to wear it for an occasion. I just be like, guy, I want to wear this shoe. Go somewhere. It's no big deal to me. You understand? So I just put on the shoe and go. But let's say in the case of this uncle now, I just, guy, how far? I want to carry this. I want to carry this shoe, and he feels offended. Or maybe you see something, piles of things that you feel he has, he doesn't use them. And of course, maybe you need them. You understand? And you now take one. It's no big deal. You're actually not trying to be rude or anything. But it's no big. This thing plenty here, and I might just carry one. There's that kind of thing.
Some people prefer permission.
Some people prefer permission.
Someone like me.
Permission, it's very important.
I will give you, but
I think it permission is good, but I think it has to do with the kind of person or the kind of people, your relationship. You understand?
True. That's true.
I think it's important.
That's true.
Because to some extent, there are some things I know permission is cool, but there are some things if I want to collect from a sibling, it's not like I'll just go and start asking them for permission. I beg, give me. I'm not trying to be rude. But I may just use it. But let's say I see a bangle or something, I just wear it.
That one, just to use it is not bad, but to take ownership.
Not taking ownership. Even the scenario I'm creating about shoes, I'm not taking ownership. I'm just trying to create a scenario. You just want to use. You understand?
Which is not a big deal.
Which is not a big deal to you, because to honestly, if you actually tell me you like my shoe and you want to take it, except maybe it's a gift, because I cherish gifts. I wouldn't give you what someone gives to me.
No, it's not possible. I can't do that.
If it's a gift, it's a gift. I cherish it that much. So, but in a case whereby maybe you come to my space and you see something you like and you be like, okay, guy, I like this thing. I won't carry it. It's no big deal to me. You may even wear it to some extent. Depends on the kind of relationship we have. That's where relationship comes in. You understand? Because let's say while I'm here now, for example, maybe one of my siblings or a cousin posted on their status, and boom, I see that they are putting on something that belongs to me. I can't go mad. I can't be mad. You understand? Because there's a relationship. It's a family thing. It's not a big deal to me.
Not a big deal at all.
But there are some people that
maybe kind of friends. They would need permission.
There are some friends actually.
Not all friends.
That would need permission. It's not. It's all actually friends. Not all friends. It's actually just being, courtesy demand. You get. So in that case,
no big deal, man. I think we've actually had a very good conversation. So apologies is something that it's very easy, and I don't see it as a big deal to me. It's not a big deal. So let's try to be apologetical. Don't allow your zodiac sign to whine you. Please, that is a very bad orientation. I'm a Gemini.
I have an advice for zodiac signs.
Please tell anybody doing zodiac signs.
Don't start your day with daily horoscope. Please.
It's not wise.
Don't start your day with daily horoscope. Don't.
Start your day with prayer.
Start your days with prayer. Start your day with
God.
Start your day with God. See, all these things sometimes they because this is where it gets tricky. Some days are actually fun. You may read. And some days it's very fun. Everything aligning and you're like,
gamble.
Yeah.
That is how gamble works. Gamble, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. All those things they are writing is gamble. They are gambling. Yes, they are gambling the most. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So anything gamble, you don't take it to heart. So it's just like a prediction. Some people predict correct score, not as if they know what is going to play.
They don't.
So it's just a 50-50 chance. So if he plays, fine. If he doesn't play, fine. So don't use zodiac sign to and a lot of girls do that unapologetic.
I'm sorry to say that mostly this Gen Z.
Yes. That is why the podcast is for the next generation, because this next G now, let them get it right so that they can impart Rightfully to the next generation.
Sometimes I look at the character, like the way these younger people act, and I'm like,
God,
what has happened?
take me back to old days.
What happened to the days when if you do something wrong, it is the neighbor that will beat the hell out of you?
You go collect
before your mom comes back.
Come back
To continue from where they stopped.
You know? It's like you go get discipline.
But now you can't try it now. Touch someone's child now.
You go take insults.
You understand?
The next day you go see yourself on social media.
Yeah. Say they molest person.
They molest person. And then the police don't come.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
But that not to say that beating or always.
No, it's wrong. There's level to it.
Yeah, there's
level to it. It's wrong. No, there's something that you caution a child about something. A child that is very stubborn that wants to, because if you allow a child to start a habit, it will grow.
Becomes, yes.
So once he or she does something and you allow that, so if you see that mommy not do anything or daddy not do anything, you go repeat them again. Repeat them again. From there, it don't become habit.
Yes,
you don't register. But once you do them, you caution them. Thank you. Yeah.
After all, you did not see anything.
You don't see anything. So that's just one thing. That's one thing about cautioning.
Yeah.
Even the Bible said so. So you correct, make it a correction, not like you hate. My own time when they beat me like saying I hatred. So
I'm not sure they beat anybody with it. They beat me for this.
Everybody they beat me like saying I hatred. You know that kind of beat where they go beat you, go to whether not your father. You should say the next person born you.
If you know ask that question, forget they don't beat you.
See, they don't beat you. Come up for house as you small. No hope. I don't come up for house as I. We are not going where you want go. I come up for house because of beating. Where I collect. Go sleep outside.
The only punishment my mama will ever give me. Na pick pin. You don't pick pin now.
Whoa.
Now for school they chop that one back to back.
Pick pin.
Yeah, but for house, no. That's the only one. And like two things I know my mom or my parents never did. That's one, pick pin as a punishment. Then secondly, not giving you food. My mom would beat the hell out of you, then you eat.
No, that one normally.
You understand? But there are some parents that
you go do to an extent. No, that one is bad.
They drive the child away.
You understand kind of stuff. That's bad.
He wouldn't eat or she wouldn't eat. No, that's messed up.
That's messed
You're
up.
actually making the matter worse.
Even the Bible said when you beat with the right hand, you drop back
with the left hand.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that one is just being naturally wicked. There's a level to correct a child.
Exactly, there are levels to all this.
Correct. Yeah, there's a level to. In fact, for me, I would prefer a punishment. If my child fuck up, I just get one kind of task where you go give her, man. If you do that task, you get what it be emotional. You get emotional beating. You get psychological beating. You get physical beating. So I like that emotional.
That emotional.
I go give you task. You do and you go do like this. Next time they tell you say this, go there. You don't go believe.
That emotional really.
Yeah, I like that one. But
enter.
I just give you one task. Just task. I be give kids task. Task we go there threatening. The task we be say no people. I don't go touch you. I don't go do anything.
Especially for let's say.
But you gotta do the thing yourself.
Kids don't like to stay alone.
Yeah.
You can't cause them. They just go stay one place.
Yeah.
Only them. Probably maybe you send them into the room and they vibe for parlor.
You lock them up.
They're going to hear waiting they happen, but they're not going to feel partake.
You know what you say? You carry picking, come out, go buy pizza. Sit, I'm down. They chop the pizza.
They chop the pizza.
Because you don't put hand there. Next time, if you gonna, if you look at him next time,
you don't go try.
Hey, you don't go try that thing again. In fact, if anybody do, I ain't go first come report you that day. Did you know that? So I like that kind of correction.
Yeah, that kind of correction.
You know go try. Yeah, you know go try.
Because they use what you value. Take the message emotionally.
Yeah, you know go try. You can't get baby boy. You just they play PS. Just they play. Yeah, your mama go just play. This game nobody will play today. You go look at. You go do like this. You know what if they dey from front of because small pikin dey play game. You know go touch am.
You know go touch am.
You go dey cry. I do one of my nephew, my small cousin. I'm not gonna call him nephew. Yes, nephew. Like game. So if you do something, I know, if I go to the play game, only me go to play. Yes, I go to shout out. They do voice. Yes, get up there. Only me will play this game. No body in this life. You believe me? You go to cry. You go to come. Yeah, I do cry. That's kind of punishment I like to, yeah. But then, thank you so much, my brother. I think we'll this conversation is amazing, you know. So anybody that's at least you've heard it all these unapologetic people, this is especially for you. I beg, no more unapologetic. If you do something wrong, apologize. You know, go die. Money, no, I never see person who apologize get the beat a lot. Because that's the thing we value more.
Yeah.
More money for bank. And you know if you lose them if you apologize. Even your life, you can't lose your life.
You may actually gain more.
Yes, because it will make you more like any person when no value, you just look at them as person. Just do your thing, just no reason them so that you don't go think about them for your own safety, because if you mistakenly start thinking about it, it will register in your subconscious mind. And you know your subconscious mind does not know anything about good or evil. Anything you register there, that is what it takes.
Over time,
so just for safety, not about the person, it's just for yourself. So if you look at the things you are going to lose, just apologize, no big deal. Unless you don't value the friendship or something you don't mind losing, you can just close the boundaries. Just day your day, make I day my day.
Yeah.
So but stop acting unapologetically me, especially girls.
Unapologetically me. You there for their bio.
You there for yes now. You go Instagram, you go say unapologetic.
As in
you are making it a character, like you are making it a part of, like you are proud for that nonsense. Like you are really, really proud for that. Like you are really proud for that unapologetically. God. So guys, I'm not trying to bazoo anybody. This is
we're actually learning.
Yes.
It actually goes. It's for everybody.
It's for me
like,
too.
I'm learning.
Yeah, I'm learning too. So I can't do you something bad and I come and write and I'm unapologetic. No. So let's learn how to apologize. If you go do something bad, apologize. Even if you're someone that someone do something bad to, and you don't know, even if just a text, at least WhatsApp is better. Now, if you cannot tell the person face to face, you can just do voice note or just type a text, which is not big deal. You can just type the come out offline.
Kind of words.
Kind of like, bro, I don't like what you did to me. You know, so that you can be apologized to too. Also, so you won't be vexing for who doesn't even know that
they even offended you.
Yeah, something like that. That's another burden in your heart. You know, yeah, it's a big burden. So thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, Justin, for joining me on this podcast. I really appreciate it.
It's actually an honor to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for those watching out there and listening through audio platforms. I want to say thank you a lot. So if you're watching via YouTube and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please kindly do me this favor and subscribe. And if you're listening via audio platforms, please also follow me on those audio platforms and share my content as much as you can. Also follow me on all social media platform as Next Generation Orientation. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you on the next episode. God bless you, my bro.
Thanks.
How many minutes? We hit.
Would you talk, bro?
This is 39 minutes.